Another episode. Here we go. The boys.
Live action.
Live
Hey,
action. Hey.
Sherman, you're back.
Yeah, that's me. I'm the guy. I'm back.
Good, dude.
We're here.
We
I
made it
wasn't
another
sure.
week. We made it
I
another
wasn't
week.
sure if you'd make it.
Yeah, we made it another week, and Anthony's joining us again. Chef Petty, thank you for coming. Good Lies Golf Podcast again. We're here.
We're here to cook
Now
some
what?
shit up.
Now what do we do?
Yeah.
This is the time of the year, man.
Guide us, man. Guide us, dude.
We're all getting ready
Get us
for
on
the,
this
for the
journey.
weather. We're all getting ready, man. People are out there golfing this week.
People
And
are
it's
swinging
still-
in their house. They're
It's
getting
still
so
40,
antsy.
40 below out.
People are getting antsy. You're seeing it all over. The wives are complaining everywhere. The girlfriends are complaining everywhere. They're posting videos online of the husbands and boyfriends swinging in the house and stuff. Like, everybody's getting so juiced up to play this spring. It's just like,
It's just
Crazy.
enough to put the net up now. You can actually start hitting into the net now, you know?
Hey,
it's cold, man. It was like 32 degrees.
that's the
today.
truth, man. I got out and I shoveled all the dead leaves off my driveway this weekend. You know, I'm
That's
ready to
it.
go now, dude.
Yeah.
Weather's turning, starting to heat up a little bit.
It's still cold, but we're getting the sun, though. That's what's nice. So it's like the sun is making up for it in the long run, you know?
For
She's
real.
glorious, man.
The sun is nice. We had the first time we had sun in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I feel like the last 2 days, which has been
Yeah, we've
great.
been living in a basement over here on this side of town. You know, it's crazy, dark, just rainy. It's good though. I like the sun. I like that it warmed up now. It's giving me hope.
Now you got to get out there.
That's all
and get
you
some
need.
golf.
That's all you need is a little hope.
Speaking of
Little hope.
rainy and shitty weather and all that stuff, like
Wow.
this past weekend, I mean, it kind of got smoked. The tournament didn't end up like how we all thought it would. Basically, the AT&T Pro-Am got a little botched, but Wyndham Clark,
Came out on top.
Dude,
Yeah,
what a round that dude had, huh?
dude.
That was
Hey,
insane watching.
Wind was
that.
blowing in my favor.
yeah, you could say
Oh
that.
man, look what the wind and blew in.
Dude, he
Wyndham
was
Clark.
10, he was 10 under through 11 holes at one point.
Crazy.
Insane.
He was playing out his money. He had
Two eagles?
on the front nine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Better check that ball for a magnet.
Oh. Oh shit! What was that old school
Oh
movie?
god.
I don't think we're that far from that
I
technology.
mean,
Like, I know they already
Caddyshack,
have it, but
Caddyshack, the gopher had the magnet,
Yeah.
right?
That's crazy though,
Amazing.
man. I've never really. Yeah, for me, it was weird. Had a bunch of bets in.
yeah,
going
what
into-
happened to your bets from all
everything
that?
voided out? You know, for the last day, I was putting in 3 balls for the fourth day,
Oh.
and
So
What
you
about
got your
tournament
money
winner?
back.
you don't get anything. 'cause
You
they
got
didn't
your
start,
credit?
So yeah, they just give you back. It's just literally like here you go and break even.
Yeah.
So yeah, that
Got
was
you,
whatever.
you got a store credit. Good for
You
you.
got a store.
Yeah,
Make sure
good
you
for
come back and spend it here. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Like when we were kids, it's like GameStop. It's like, hey, bring in that game you bought for $60 a year ago. We'll give you $4.38 for this.
and
you'll
you're
be so
like,
happy.
I'm good.
Hey,
But yeah, man. Rolling over to this week now. I think you guys got a fun one here. This is the one I'm going to probably put
It's
some
the
money on. A
Super
hole in
Bowl
one.
of golf during the
Oh,
Super
yeah.
Bowl of football. It's the Super Bowl weekend.
If you're not drinking this weekend, what are you doing?
No, yeah.
I'm
If you're
saying.
sober, stop.
I don't know.
this
I guess
weekend.
I'll be out there going like this.
Yeah, Brandon
John
doesn't
Travolta,
drink,
Pulp
so
Fiction.
he's one of them.
You got to do it for the boys.
Hey,
Yeah.
I do it for the boys.
Sometimes,
That's my.
yeah. He'll launch it.
I'll get after it when I have to.
He'll
A
launch
few
it.
shotguns, never hurt anybody. A couple shots of tequila.
Hey, if it's gonna turn my round around, let's
Oh,
go.
man.
If it's gonna
Start
make
drinking
me
some tequila,
play a
man.
little
And turn
better,
anything around.
let me
Let's
get
talk
it.
about a big Sunday. Like, come on, man. Super Bowl Sunday, and we're gonna have the waste management.
Yeah,
Phoenix.
yeah.
Waste management. I mean, this is like a huge tournament for decades. Always been a big deal. I mean, really, I think what originally like OG set this tournament off way back was 97 when Tiger Woods hit that shot heard around the
16?
world,
Ah.
and landed on the green, stuck, and just rolled right in. I remember that. And uh, since then, it's
raising the
just been
roof.
on.
Since
He's
then, he just
raising
went
the
off.
roof.
Tiger
Yeah.
just went off after that.
Well, yeah, Tiger went off after that, literally, and also
We
I
all
feel like
got off. I mean,
that place
Yeah.
just went off after that.
Yeah.
Like that's when it erupted. It
We
just
all
became
did.
magical,
we all erupted, man.
Everyone.
Everyone.
Someone's gonna grab one this year. It's gonna be another hole in one. That's what I'm
I
betting
was
on.
gonna ask you if you were throwing money down for
Man,
that, but I
that's the
figured
one. I think that's a
I
good
got to
one right
throw in
there.
a hole in one for that for
Got
sure.
to. You have to. Yeah. Throw 100 on that bad boy.
that's like a
Yeah.
lotto ticket. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You just got to
Yeah.
do
It's
it
a scratch off,
almost
man.
every week. Yeah,
Well, you got to think that Coliseum took its shape, 2011, surrounded by the stands. Like it really got rowdy in the last like decade. So now it's like really bad to the point where the last few years classically you got thousands of guys throwing beer cans if it lands good, or
Yeah.
if it lands shitty, everybody's pissed off and booing, and
Yeah.
what's his
And then
name?
now with the added, like they feel like they got to compete with the atmosphere with
Of live.
live.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
it's
they're
all
like,
thing. Like when
let's
what's his name
fucking
took
go
his shirt
off.
off, Higgs and Dahmen took their shirt off and everything, and um, although yeah,
All
that's
the things
Yeah, have you
happen.
seen the
all the
videos
things.
of when they open the doors or like the gates to like the place in the morning?
Oh
It's
shit,
like
yeah.
people are there drinking
It's
three,
the
four,
running of
5
the
in the morning,
bulls.
Yeah, it's like Coachella.
sprinting like it's like a UNC Duke game. It's like these dudes are like camping out overnight. This shit is crazy. It's wild. It's
It's
unbelievable how
wild, man.
it's electric there,
It's
and
the
that's why
people's
yeah, it
tournament, man.
changes your game too. Some people can't play under all that that loud, energetic. That setting is totally different than anywhere else.
It's the
To
poor
me, I
man's
love it.
Augusta. That's what it is.
I mean, it's got
Oh
similar
man,
traits to Augusta in the sense of like some of the guys I would be looking at.
there's a
He's
lot of
got
good guys
it's
in there.
not a long course at all. It's just an average length course, but you got to think it's desert, so that condition changes things a
That
little
West
bit.
Coast.
That
It's
desert
deceiving
condition.
too. It's deceiving because it's actually it's got for the for the majority it's got the large greens, but like you got to be pretty precise with where you're putting your ball because it's not really a course that you go out and everyone is you know having to hit within the small proximity. Like you can get on the green. It's
Yeah.
just how close are you to the hole.
But
Yeah,
when you're
that
on the
iron
green,
play.
it's fast and firm,
Yep.
so you got to be careful with that. That's why I think guy this week like a Denny McCarthy or something like that, a guy that's got that kind of game who can putt like crazy. Those guys.
Man, if
Crazy,
Scotty's
crazy
putter's on, bro,
putters,
this
sure.
is Scotty walking away with this one. If his putter's on, goodbye. I'm sorry.
Well, and that's what I was saying. It sets up really well for Scotty because he's not a great putter. It's not a putting course.
You got to have
really.
yardage down, and
Yeah.
he's got it down.
Yeah.
If you could tell somebody, I'm going to hit this 105,
Proximity.
10, yeah, it's proximity. That and all the bets that you look at that like the first round, the first few holes, it's who's closest to the pin on these holes on these small pars.
Exactly.
So you can
yeah.
bet who's going to be closer to the pin out of the group of people, which is like whoa.
So then you got to open up. That opens up a list of golfers like Adam Hadwin, Matt Fitzpatrick. Those guys are pin accuracy
Yeah,
golfers, and they can throw it down. So I think
Yeah.
those two guys are be very good golfers to watch, even though they have no. What are they doing in Phoenix, Arizona? One's from England and the other guy is from Canada. So it's like, hey, but I think they're going to golf really well there. I don't know. They build their game.
And look
is
who's
built for that.
got
Sure.
great history here as well. I look at those people that are there now that who have
This is a
consecutively
history
done
course.
exactly. So that's what sticks out to me. You got to look at where these guys, where have they placed in the last 3 or 4 times they played here, and then kind of you get a little number from there.
100%.
Are you guys surprised that like a Tiger Woods isn't making an appearance?
Not really.
Not me. Yeah, no. This is like let the kids have fun kind of tournament,
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
So
Nailed
let
it.
the kids have fun, man.
Dad's
Let the
gonna
kids have
chill.
fun.
He's gonna wait
Yeah.
for the big ones.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, 2 or 3 more years, he'll be there with Charlie. So I mean, Charlie probably still can't drink then either. But listen,
Do you think he's gonna? You think like not to sound stupid, but do you think Charlie's gonna like make it through and crush all that and
oh
get
yeah,
there?
oh yeah, for sure. Genetics,
100%.
man.
Well, people are saying he's not like as as crazy as Tiger or as good or whatever. Like
Of
obviously he's
course
not gonna. No, but I'm saying like golf is extremely difficult. You could be an amazing golfer every day, all day long, 365, and still not make the tour.
Yeah.
I'd
So
love
it's
to
like,
see you show me like 3 or 4 people that were great, and then their kids went on to do better than them. No, they could be great, but like most of the time, it's like Tom Brady's son's not going to be there. Jordan's kids were never better than him. Like it's like you don't see many
LeBron's
people.
kids.
They still can run with the best of them for sure. It's like that's just
Well, that's
the way
what
it
I'm
is.
asking. I'm asking
Like
like, do you think
like a
he's gonna be
60%
force,
of 60%
or do you think he's
of
gonna just be
Tiger
like
is
a
still a
guy
good
in the
player.
PGA Tour?
No, I think he'll do great. Yeah, I really do. I mean, like if you start at that young and like now the technology, how do you not? How do you like
Yeah, there's a lot of tech helping out.
it's too much. It's way too much out there. It is.
True.
For
Yeah. Well,
me. Yeah. I
plus
think
when you
he's gonna
have golf Yoda in your ear,
when you got Tiger
Seriously.
sitting there
I'll take
playing
debits. I'll
Well, it's
take
like,
debits.
it's like Earl did to Tiger. It's the same thing.
Hmm.
He really pushed him so much to where you gotta get him there. He got him to the point where he's the best golfer ever of all time. So
how
like
much
it
money
worked.
would people pay to be where Charlie's at to play next side of Tiger? Like how much money, on any given day for any, even if they're just playing around, at where somewhere where they're at by home, it's like, man, like he's getting all of that, like insight, all of that. And
It's
he's
It's
born.
not
priceless.
even about money at that point. It's about what
Hey,
would you do? What are you willing to do?
well,
Yeah. He's like in the Stephen Hawking level of like what does he need to make himself happy? I don't think he's in the I don't
you
think
scratch
he's
my back.
it's not money at that point, There's something else going on.
Mm. Oh yes, please. I'll have some
I'll have some of that, man. But on a
higher,
side note, too, Super Bowl,
higher.
man. Who do you guys got for the Super Bowl coming up? Aside on the golf talk, who are you taking?
Oh man, Super Bowl. I
You look
think
like you might be a Niners guy, bro.
honestly, I would love to see the Niners win cuz like I'm tired of the Chiefs. I'm just tired
Yeah,
of them. And I'm
you
not
look like
like
a
I'm not a
Swiftie though.
I'm not a hater of the Taylor Swift thing. I'm not a hater of all that. Like, whatever. They do the bullshit, make the money, NFL. I get it what they're doing. Like, we all get what they're doing. They're pumping the almighty dollar. We're not stupid.
Oh
They're
my
trying to
dollar.
attract female fans. I was seeing on ESPN that there's a 7% rise in female viewership since the Taylor Swift Kelsey thing. So
No
that
fucking way.
But
Sorry.
out of that 7%,
Sorry,
6% of those are trans.
no,
No, I'm kidding.
dude. I'm sorry, but
I would assume some percentage of that would be
Of
I
course,
don't
yeah.
know, some
I
percent.
literally just glance at my phone and I kid you not, 9 minutes ago I have an alert here and it says top stories USA Today. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelsey making you sick? Question mark. You're not alone.
Did you not turn
Your
the mic
phone's
off in the
hearing
settings?
you
Yeah,
and
yeah. You
it's
didn't turn the
it's
turn the mic off.
creeping. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta
I
stop
wish
letting your
I,
phone creep.
I wish my phone would give me picks like
Just
that
creep,
for
creep.
golf week. So Rory is going to play horrible this week. I would advise to not put your money on him.
Well, what I don't understand is why is there not like one guy intensely, like a caddy or something, like intensely following these guys, like that guy Shooter McGavin hired? Like,
Yeah,
why isn't somebody just like following these guys every tour and like calling people, being
dude,
like,
those are
"Oh,
hecklers.
he looks sick," like, "Oh, he looks like he's gonna throw up," like
Professional
he's not
hecklers.
like, no, they don't heckle. I'm talking about guys that just like know shit, just like pay to be in
Well,
the
no,
bushes to know
I'm
shit.
saying there should be professional hecklers.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I think there should be a whole separate like version of golf, like live and PGA, but it's just like everybody screams like ape shit, everybody's
Oh
yelling
yeah.
and yeah.
One video I love is when
That might
that
be
one guy,
TGL.
the guy with the thin mustache, and he yells out like when Tiger's about to putt, and everybody like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" It was like the
Oh
worst
my
ever, and it's like
god.
that
Yes.
to
I
me
thought
is
he was gonna die.
monumental, man. It is like he was just
Brutal.
there, and he like
Well, when you're
didn't
not
know.
expecting it, it's a totally different game. When
Oh,
it's expected, it's like it is what it is. It's part of the shit. But
I
like when
thought
it
the guy
catches
had
you off
money.
guard,
He had to have money on that shot.
for
How
sure,
did you
for
Oh
do
yeah,
sure,
that?
he had money on that shot, a
That's
1000%.
no doubt
ridiculous.
about that.
No,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. That's but
He
that
had to
I
go to Red Lobster after, like he needed that.
Yeah.
He had a
Red Lobster.
reservation made, but no money in the pocket. He needed that shot.
That was a big one right there.
I feel like Patrick Mahomes kind of looks like a lobster, He kind of looks like a Zoidberg.
I love how everybody's like
Interesting.
starts talking now. They're like, he sounds like a frog. All these funny interviews go, all this stuff going on now. This is what's hilarious, man. It's gonna be funny. Whose locker room are they in? What's going on? They're gonna try to mess with each other. They're getting booed. It's like Travis, you're gonna get booed, bro. This is it's like everyone's gonna get booed, bro. Whatever side you're on, It's like
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah,
coin
dude, I
toss,
mean,
man.
I don't got a whole lot against the Chiefs, but yeah, I'm ready for someone new to, take the W. It's actually crazy though about the Chiefs, how like they're in the Super Bowl right now because they went under the radar for most of the year with not being like up to their standard, but they kept squeaking out wins. They had a lot
Yeah.
of low scoring wins, which is weird for their offense. And all of a sudden, here they are in the Super Bowl. Like I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting it. I thought a couple other teams were going to do better than them, but I wouldn't be surprised if they won, but I think I might end up being pulling for the Niners.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought the Ravens were there. I really
Wow,
did.
wow, yeah, bro, that hurt.
They struggled, man. They struggled.
I really
Man, I'm still
thought.
crying about the Ravens losing. Man, Lamar did all that work all year long, and you guys couldn't run the
They're a
ball in the
great
last
team.
game.
They're a
Jesus
great team, dude. Didn't they
Christ!
only run? They ran the ball
Yeah,
like
like
six
6 times.
times.
Yeah, come
Why?
on, man.
Why would you just stop your best strategy? I don't like
And
why.
it's crazy too because they did nearly score enough points. I think they had I don't know, a couple of things that didn't go their way elsewhere, but like I'm a Georgia fan. Well, shit, look at that. I'm a Georgia
Go
fan.
dogs!
Go Dogs.
Go
And
go.
Todd Monken, you know, he took us to a couple of championships with the offensive coordinator position, and then he moved over to the Ravens. Thought he did a great job, and then yeah, I don't know if it was the scheme or if it was just miscues or what, but shit, dude, you got to run it more than 6 times.
That's just uncalled for. It doesn't even make
Yeah,
sense.
yeah, no
Yeah,
sense at all.
I felt bad for Stavi. Everybody, Stavi was over there upset, man.
You got to feel bad for Detroit too. I mean, Detroit was a
Yeah,
heartbreaker too. I mean, that team had so much effort, so much heart, so
so
Yeah.
much
much
potential.
riding
You
on
know,
it.
they gambled for the 4th down and
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
go
I
their
mean,
definitely
way.
a
honestly, I
gambling
think
team.
it was that decision, and I said it live when I was watching it with my buddies. I said this was a really dumb decision, and they go, "Oh, well, you can't say that in the moment because he always does this." But no, you can't base it like that. This is the
No,
playoffs. You got to base it on what's going to give you the
it's
best chance
different.
to win this game. And that field goal at 48 yards was the best decision he could have made. I don't care what anybody says. If it was a 50 something yarder, 55, 60 yarder, 100% go for the fourth.
Yeah,
100%. You're in there.
take the
Bro,
But a
points, bro.
48 yarder,
hey,
I can make a 48 yarder. Like, let me in
Don't
here.
say that.
I
Don't.
don't think so.
All
But
right, we'll video it. I'll make a 48
Oh
yarder.
boy,
I want this. I want
Such a
this. I say you come up at least 18 yards short.
at least 20.
so ridiculous though that this guy doesn't go for the field goal to tie the game to
Right.
bring. It was ridiculous. It was the worst coaching decision in the history
I
of
don't know.
coaching
Pete
decisions.
Carroll, the Seahawks,
Oh,
give it to
yeah,
Marshawn.
okay,
Beast
Pete
mode.
Harrell.
Beast mode. Hey.
Yeah, okay, yeah, maybe
But
maybe that was the one, but
yeah, no, like here's the thing.
I'm sorry, Dan Campbell,
I
but
disagree,
fuck,
but I
man.
don't disagree. Like, yes,
Oh
I
god.
agree in the sense that he should have taken the points, but I do understand where he was coming from, where the mentality was we've done it all year, so we'll do it now.
Not in the playoffs.
But
Yeah,
not in
not in
the
the playoffs.
playoffs.
He's like,
I agree with that. I agree with the not in the playoffs mentality of it though. That's what I'm saying. Like I understand where he was coming
You
from, but
treat every
not in the
moment
playoffs.
by
I
the
agree with
minute,
that.
yeah,
by the inch. That's how football works in the playoffs.
Oh
You treat
yeah,
everything
when
by
it
the
counts, it
moment.
counts.
Yeah.
I mean,
You don't
when
friggin' bet it on a
you got
whim.
to take those points,
what?
especially yeah. You just have
You
to.
don't ride
You just have
19
to.
red, 100, your last 100 to save your ass. You
Oh
Yeah,
don't do
man.
that.
But
yeah,
I'm telling you that's like the Jameson Winston moment where you go in there and you let the boys decide. For that
yeah.
touchdown that those guys took that was unnecessary. He's like, hey,
And
did
then
it
their
make a
coach
difference?
took it.
Yeah.
Dude, he just got
Yeah,
reamed.
ruthless. Yeah, yeah.
He got reamed, and he was just like, I
You're like,
don't
I have to
know.
make a decision. This is it. And you're like, all right. They made the wrong one. Yeah, they made the
Yeah,
wrong
They
one.
did. They did. They got
Yeah.
out coached in that moment. You know.
I'm thinking about trying to combine the sports and put a little golf and football and put like Scotty Scheffler finish top 20 and throw the Niners like spread on there, something plus 8.5.
do
I'm
a
thinking,
parlay with the
yeah,
golf,
yeah.
and that's a
Big
big
weekend. We got
win.
a
Why
big
not,
weekend here,
dude?
man.
Why
Well,
not?
why don't you do
Make your
Super Bowl
pick.
MVP
Make your
with
pick.
golf
There you
winner?
go.
I mean, depends on who wins. That's like more of a chance to me. I'll take the Niners like plus 8.5 or something.
There
Just
you
the
go.
line.
Super Bowl MVP,
Who you
winner
picking?
winner of
McCaffrey?
winner of the waste management, and somebody gets a hole in
Wrong
one
one.
on 16. That's a parlay right there.
Hey,
Bam.
Sherman's always going for the juice, bro.
Uh,
It's never.
I'm trying
I
to
don't.
retire.
Is it
I'm not
worth the
trying to.
squeeze, Sherm?
I'm not trying to get 5 grand. I'm trying to
I
get like
mean,
150
He's like, I wonder why
million
that never
and
hit.
yeah,
shit.
but when you're already 200 million in debt with credit cards and memberships to places,
You want to
you're
get some of
just
it
gonna
back.
get back.
Hey man,
to
those
even.
memberships pay me to be there. Okay, they offer me the comp rooms. All right, they
Oh
pay me to
man,
be
that's
Yo,
crazy.
yo, speaking of shit that you get fucking way too much money towards, fucking Kirkland Golf, dude. Do you see that?
No, no, no.
They're getting sued
No.
Yeah, Kirkland Golf's getting sued for the clubs and all that stuff and technology.
Jesus
They
Christ.
stole the technology or whatever the fuck, whatever. Who cares?
Let the lawyers handle that.
Fry coming after Costco, dude. Good luck.
Multiple weeks in a row, Sherman made this bold claim.
Kirkland.
Yeah, Kirkland, everything was the best.
That's like
And then
I
standing.
stand by it.
Yes,
Immediately after
I'm
the
going down
golf
with
balls
this
are
shit.
rated horribly.
I'm
and
going
now
down
they're
with this
getting
shit.
sued.
Oh man, should have did your research.
I'm Captain Morgan of this shit, baby. I'm going down with it.
Oh my god, bro. That's fucking that's hilarious. That's
Oh my
great.
God.
No, they're still great though. I'm telling you, man. Like, don't. That's just.
Well,
That's
no shit. They got
that's
great
hearsay.
technology.
That's big golf propaganda, bro. That's big golf propaganda.
That's coming from up top.
Yeah,
That's
that
fake
Dick Sporting Goods
news.
put that article out.
It's fake news.
That's a Republican article.
It's all fake news, bro.
Hey, I'm
That's all.
Switzerland.
Whatever you
I'm
read.
Switzerland. I'm
Oh,
neutral.
they're trying to distract you from the election week. Oh,
I think a solid play. This is the solid play. McCaffrey MVP. Then my JT Poston win.
Oh, when? Oh,
Oh,
wow.
whoa! You go
Win.
I mean, he's been playing like
Yeah,
that.
Win.
yeah.
And then a hole in one on 16 by Scotty.
That's crazy.
There you go, man.
There's some
mine.
juice there.
Do it.
Are you gonna
Put it
throw?
in.
Are you gonna
Lock
throw
it in.
Put it in.
the Gatorade color in there with it?
Oh yeah, Gatorade
Not
color too.
yet.
Not yet though.
Not yet.
though.
Not yet.
He's still brewing.
I'm gonna think about that for a couple more
He's still
minutes.
brewing.
I'm gonna
still
think
brewing.
about the Gatorade color.
He's
and come
like, oh
back
shit,
to it.
there's colors.
Yeah.
I always thought Gatorade was clear.
Yeah, man.
Colors.
It's a big
Colors.
weekend.
Colors.
It's a big weekend,
Colors.
man.
Colors. Yeah.
Ice-T. Remember Ice-T? That was a hit song, man. Wow. Colors. 1988. Banger.
Salt, and pepper's here. I'm kidding.
There you go.
Oh man,
That's hilarious.
Old school. So what do you
JT.
think? What do you think they're that this week?
JT.
So yeah,
The
let's
other
talk
JT.
about him. JT.
Dude,
Yeah.
I think the real JT, nothing, against the postman
Yeah.
because he is the postman, but the other JT, Justin Thomas,
The
I think
OG.
he could potentially have a big week, dude. He's been under the radar and he's been under a top 10 machine.
After last year, he should have been under the radar.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's been playing.
Yeah. No,
great
he's been
coming
good.
out the
No,
gate.
now, but yeah, he had a bad year, man.
Brendan's boy.
I understand that he's played well at this course
Yeah.
too. Course history is unreal.
Brendan's guy Peter Malnati was playing. He's been playing pretty good.
Peter.
Pretty good goal.
Yeah, dude, he can get hot. He can get
Yeah.
hot. I think Eric Cole, JT
it's tough.
Poston. Yeah.
These guys all show up some days and then don't do anything the next day, and they show up on the third day and then go down on the fourth. I'm like, what in the world?
That's
Our-
golf.
Our guy Doug Gim can play well here too. There's a lot of guys this week. I'm looking for the putters, but
Did Dunlap jump in there too soon? I saw his name at the bottom the whole time.
He
was down there
didn't
digging
play
for
too
gold.
well. He didn't play too well, but he enjoyed the benefits last week.
Yeah.
he was taking in the views.
perks. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but dude, it is a crazy course though. You were talking about, the course history. Like this course has shown the guys that play well here and play here often year after year, are the ones that play really well. And I mean, Scotty, he's won back to back. I would not be surprised if he came in here again and did the three-peat somehow, which is
Dynasty.
fucking rare.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be surprised if he did that. Like we talked about, he's not a great putter. This is not a course that like you have to be a great putter. He is one of the best ball strikers. He hits the ball in a close proximity.
It's the yardage, man.
I mean, so I could see him. I think Justin Thomas could be a guy. I talked about him. We always talk about Homa, but Spieth, he's having a good year.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
he's got good history too.
I like your guy Emiliano.
Grillo.
Oh yeah, he's another one too, a sleeper.
He's a
I think
sleeper.
it's gonna
He's
be
a sleeper,
somebody,
man. That's the sleeper, Emiliano.
It's gonna be somebody you least expect again. I'm telling you.
It very well could be. Your
Yeah.
boy Ben on, sure.
Ben on, Sam Burns, those guys, those young guys, man. Watch out for them. They'll
Yeah.
friggin' they'll sneak up, get a couple wins.
Who else
Top
can we
tens.
name here? I got one for you. Minwoo Lee.
Minwoo Lee's been
Hey,
striking.
we've been
That-
talking about him all
Yeah.
year, but hey,
He's
let's
crazy
just say
though. He's crazy though, because like he's at least statistically right now, he's not a great putter. He's not a great approach player, but somehow he just continues tournament after tournament, gaining strokes tee to
Yeah.
green. It's
Yeah.
that
Hey,
driver, man.
can I just say, to close us out of all these names, that out of all
No,
the names mentioned, my most fair and honest prediction that's came true, JT Poston top 20 every tournament so far.
yeah,
So
dude,
He's
he's a
keeping track
stud.
of that.
He's a
check
stud.
that.
He's a
Check
stud.
the box.
Check it.
I
Check
Post
think.
it.
Well, with
Post
that
it.
being said, he's not a postin, but I think your favorite, Batia. I think Akshay could, have a.
No, I'm fading your boy until he shows
No,
me otherwise.
no, he's going to.
Strong
He's
fade.
going to.
Fading. Bro,
Top
I lost
15 this
15
week.
grand from Brendan's
Top
boy. I'm
15 this week,
fading
man.
him until he works his ass
He's
off.
not making the cut.
Get out
No,
of here.
he ain't
Come
making the
on,
cut.
man.
I'm fading him.
You hear that,
Fading.
Akshay?
He
You
better
hear
hear
that?
me. He
You
better
hear
hear
that,
me.
We're gonna
Akshay?
tag him in
They're
the tag him in the
I'm gonna
comments.
tag him
below.
in the comments. Yeah,
They're
tag him in the
dogging
comments.
you. I know.
Oh.
You're gonna come out this week firing. I know.
Dig
No.
deep, buddy. Dig deep.
All right,
Top
so
15
closing us out, what's the Gatorade color for Super Bowl?
I'm
What do you
taking
got,
purple.
Anthony?
If they got orange, I'm going orange.
Anthony takes orange. Brendan's got purple.
Purple. Yep.
I'm going classic pea
You're
yellow.
gonna pick water.
I'm going classic pea yellow. That's what I'm doing.
It could be. It could be any one of those. It could be a different color. We don't know.
Could be. Could be a crazy
Dude, I
color.
wish it. Oh, it would be sick if they brought back Midnight Thunder. Do you
Oh
remember
boy.
that?
Oh yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah, let's not
Dang,
even get
that
started
shit
talking
was
about
fire.
energy drinks. Those Sobe
flavors?
elements and all that shit. No, it
What
got
about
too good in our
Sag?
childhood. Childhood was crazy.
Scotty Scheffler
Surge,
top
man.
20, and I'm telling you, the Niners plus 9.5. Look at
Locks from
There
Chef
you
Petty.
go.
Just chefed up some locks for
Yo,
you.
Chef, what are you cooking for Super Bowl Sunday, man? Come
for
on.
me.
Lead us out.
I'm gonna need I'm obviously a wing guy. I do big things with wings there, so everybody's gonna do wings. Maybe might make some homemade pizzas too. Another thing I'll do, or some dips. A lot of dips. Maybe some brisket chili.
Oh my
Throw some
goodness.
burritos, some quesadillas. Something good. Something
Dude,
something
can you
easy to
ship
handle.
some of that frozen to me so I can
I gotta
heat that
cry
shit
back
up?
it in bags, seal it up for you. Yeah.
That's money. All that
Yeah,
sounds so
man.
good.
We'll make it happen sooner than later, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
for sure.
man. Let's go.
Best of luck.
All right, Super Bowl Sunday, baby. We're in. 49ers on
there.
this side. We're all 49ers on this side. And
Bang bang.
bang, bang. That's it.
Niner gang.
Niner gang.
Oh, man.
Let's go.
All right, boys.
Dogs.
Another week. We'll see you next week.
Be safe.
All right, peace.
Later.